I'm Bonnie Christian and this is the Evening Standard's front page. Coronavirus cases are falling in every London borough for the first time in months, raising hopes the devastating second wave of the pandemic has finally passed its peak. Falls of up to 30% have been seen in some areas over the past week, with no borough recording an increase. London-wide, the number of confirmed infections has tumbled by almost a third since January 1st, but the number of Londoners filling up hospitals continues to break records. Daily admissions are falling at last, but fewer deaths and slow recovery times means wards are getting more crowded. Coronavirus vaccine clinics running 24 hours a day are to open in London hospitals by the end of the month, but the capital's over 70s may have to wait longer for their jab because of the slow start made to the program. Vaccine Deployment Minister Nadhim Zahawi said that the rollout for the age group would only begin in areas where the majority of the over 80s have been successfully injected. London head teachers have told the Evening Standard about the scale of the mental health crisis affecting school children and called on the government to provide urgent support. Speaking out about the hidden youth mental health crisis caused by the pandemic, they say it's the worst it's ever been. One head teacher called on the government to set out a targeted mental health recovery strategy to help teachers. Another accused Education Secretary Gavin Williamson of a catastrophic lack of leadership. It's part of the Evening Standard's ongoing special investigation into the impact of lockdown on the mental health of young people. Read more about it at standard.co.uk. Passengers arriving in the UK are facing long queues as new coronavirus travel rules come into force. Some of the earliest arrivals at Heathrow Airport say it took more than an hour to be processed due to substantial lines at passport control. The aviation industry is calling for ministers to ensure they have a plan in place for when restrictions can be eased. US defence officials say they're worried about an insider attack or other threat from service members involved in securing President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration. The FBI is now to vet all of the 25,000 National Guard troops coming into Washington for the event. Army Secretary Ryan McCarthy says officials are conscious of the potential threat and is warning commanders to be on the lookout for any problems within their ranks. So far, however, he and officials say the vetting has not flagged any issues that they were aware of. And new Metropolitan Police officers will be taught the cultural history of the area of London they will be policing as part of a Scotland Yard drive to improve the way it deals with people from different backgrounds. The move's been announced by the Met and also discloses that it's to begin recording the ethnicity, sex and age of all drivers stopped by police. The 6-month pilot scheme has been prompted by claims that Black Londoners are unfairly targeted.